So I nominated Richard just purely for the fact that I feel like he deserves all of the credit for the work that's going on in the community and the individual impacts that he has on young people. And I just felt like it should be recognised for all of that progression that he's developed over the years, for going above and beyond it's more than just a job for Richard.
Richard Witt's role within the Trust is head of the Social Inclusion Department and Deputy Manager of the Community Trust in a whole. But his main strength is his teamwork with his team. He's formed a real close bond with his staff, who have also formed a real close bond to the students. And the Social Inclusion Department has grown over the last 3 or 4 years due to Richard's manner, his behaviour, his professionalism and his love for the job. It's grown in activities, it's grown in size, mainly down to Richard's determination, Richard's caring for what's going on in the community, his partnership work, and we stand to care, develop, educate, that's our motto. That's definitely Richard's motto in the social inclusion.
Started off as a young player here, I think, or way back, a long time ago, and eventually playing in the academy and being part of the football club for me was something I always thought I wanted to do long term. Didn't really have a great time in school, enjoyed certain things like PE and cooking. The rest of it found quite difficult. But as a player coming here and enjoying being part of the football club, got approached by somebody called Lee Herron who said, well, if football doesn't work for you, what are you going to do next? So I thought, what's going to be my plan if football doesn't work? And for me, it was to be a coach. But for me, still being here sort of 15 years later after playing, it still feels like a family home to me and the club. There's been people here who have been here for a very long time. And for me, seeing the young people gain experience and qualifications and employment is why I do the job.
Richard, he impacts on so many young people across Reading and further. That impact is life-changing that he has, and he manages to do that with every young person that comes into into contact with him. That role model that he has on young people is massive, and it helps. He will always go one step further for that young person, and the impact that it has across the community as well. For that, it allows the young people to become good people in the society.
So the future for Reading Football Club Community Trust will be to hopefully have our own fully schooled alternative provision area where we'd like to make sure that we can give children full access to education 5 days a week. And this is a long-term plan for us, so we're not too sure when this might happen, but eventually we'd like to be able to make sure that any child that gets referred to us, we can support, whether that is in sport or education. And at the moment, with the way that it's going within Reading and surrounding areas, there's a lot of children who are not in any sort of form of education. For me, that's sad to see children at home not being able to access anything. So we'd like to obviously open up our doors to as many young people as possible so we can help get them back on track, get them some qualifications, get them socialising and meeting new people, and also getting people active and healthy.
Richard as an individual, I've known him for a long time, and since he was about 7 or 8. But as an adult now, growing up, he's a very, like I say, caring person. He never puts himself first, he always puts other people first. And I think the young people that Richard supervises and facilitates and teaches would love Richard not only to be nominated for this award, but to achieve this award, purely because of the hard work that Richard's done, the work that Richard's demonstrated, the effect that he's had on young people. I could tell you 5 or 6 stories of Richard staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning speaking to young people about real serious issues, being able to go around young people's houses who have got real serious issues again, and to be able to engage with these young people when the council have actually told us that this person can't be engaged. Richard's somehow gone round there and got that young person and changed his lives. So changing lives is no too big a statement for Richard, because he has changed lives. And we should be really proud that he works not only for the Trust but for the football club. I think a lot of young people and a lot of their guardians and parents would like to see Richard rewarded with this award.